Stadium worker gets support from his best friend in the stand every time he's working. Ben. Are you Ben? Yes. He's my best friend. He always comes to watch the match. Always, always. Some people are poor, but rich by heart. A woman breaks windows to save husband's Gundam collection during flood. Penguin feeling under the weather. Binge watches Pingu to cheer himself up. This man saves old bagels from work every day and distributes them to the hungry on the street. I just want to sit here and feel the calmness. In case you are sad, here is a picture of ducklings wearing paper dresses. Wonder who the culprit is. Oh my gosh. A bread boy. A crime of passion. Great octopus. 10 out of 10 shiny. This is a first edition holographic octopus. This is worth a lot of money. No. Not a puppy. Do not be fooled. Do not make fun of him. He's a little different. Sea urchins put rocks on their heads for protection. So if you give them tiny hats, they will wear them. Seals that make you go, ooh. Seals that make you go, ah. Will you watch YouTube with me while we eat? I will not. No, bro, I am on my way. Sorry for calling you bro. You are my girlfriend, and I love you. I love you too, bruh. Hollywood really demonized bats. These ain't nothing but some bird puppies. My kid's teacher made toys for her class based on their drawings. Pay teachers more. Story of every brother and sister. Fight, cry, make up. Deaf man adopts adorable deaf rescue puppy and teaches him sign language. All cats are good, but I especially enjoy black cats, who just look like vaguely cat-shaped blobs of darkness. Dog balances rice cakes on its head. Today, a guy ran over my brother's mailbox and drove off. He came back an hour later after visiting Home Depot and completely rebuilt his mailbox. A man and a grey goose named Maria formed a close relationship. She would wait for him every morning at the park where they would walk together. She even chases away other geese and any dog that gets too close to him. My bird was sad, so I made him some masks. Now he's confused, he's everything. Eminem has donated cups of mum's spaghetti to Detroit hospitals. This cat has a store reserved at my local pub. He sits in the same seat every night, quietly watching the other people. Man stops for kitten trembling in road, then realizes her feet are glued to the ground. I hope the kitty is fine now. Luckily she is. She was saved by a man who took her to the vet to get her wounds looked at and get the glue removed. Him and his wife adopted her and named her Sticky. Went to the shelter to pick up my newest foster litter. And the woman goes, "Do you want 2 kittens or 4? Like truly the most absurd question I've ever heard. Anyway, they need names. Came home drunk last night and got way too excited to see my computer. The king has arrived. All hail the king. POV, you are a pea or perhaps a seed. Someone's about to be very happy. The feeling of getting a new bike is always unmatched. The fastest thing on earth. Why are they so powerful and just fast? My dog, begging for whatever is on the stove. Completely unaware he's asking for boiling water. Kid sneaks candy from dad's stash. Dad shrugs it off. He doesn't mind sharing. Sorry I can't hang out. I forgot how to mimic human-like behavior. I mean, if you just want to loom in the corner like some kind of creature, that's cool. We just don't want you getting left out. Took her to see the new Barbie movie last night. Let's go, Philip. You're the Ken she needs. If parallel universe is true, I hope that my other self is happy. Cat fit in bike water holder. Hug me. But we're buildings. Doesn't matter. I need it. Okay, bring it in. Here are 2 bunnies using another bunny as a couch. Steve Irwin finally gets his star. Can you show me a beautiful image that will change my life? No way. Woman quits job, searches 57 days for lost dog, and finds her. Nicolas Cage once went into a casino with $200, won $20,000, and then gave it all away to an orphanage. Russian brown bear who was abandoned as a cub and raised by humans has now started a modeling career. A blanket lift bar that keeps your feet cool while you sleep. Boogeyman liked that. After noticing lack of good sticks at the park, Dad turns old tree branches into stick library for neighborhood dogs. Upon passing away, grumpy old World War II veteran left waitress $50,000 and his car for always being kind to him. Shout out to the security man keeping this good boy dry. He said, "Well, you never know how dogs feel about the rain. Pancakes for breakfast. That means everyone gets one. An octagon grilling table that lets everyone cook their own meat. My friend is a pilot and I told him I was having a bad day. And he told me to go outside at exactly 12:50 and look up, and not gonna lie, my day got better. To be loved is to be worth the inconvenience." Bald eagle smashes into window, Virginia tax office, flies off. New law allows pets to be buried alongside their humans at cemeteries. Mum, can I color your arm please? She, her, they, them, cool hat. My 3-year-old finding her 158th rock today. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? My wife has been learning to play video games recently. To fix a point of frustration, I made her a diagram under the TV so she didn't have to keep looking down at the controller. When tadpoles metamorphose into frogs, they cease breathing with gills and start breathing with lungs. Picture of a young frog gasping for air as it learns to use its lungs. I just feel like it's my responsibility as a father to embarrass my noodle son on his birthday, mutters under his breath. Getting real tired of your stuff, Dad. His nose, it's shaped like a heart. I want it. Any cat experts know if this image is real or not? I'm an expert and it's definitely real. Lady Gaga took a photo with and gave money to a homeless man. When she leaned in for the photo, he said, "I smell," to which she replied, "Don't worry, I smell too." Build a world where your children are stronger than you ever were. I'm getting teary about an SD card after losing a cat. Cat owner, that lost cat. Would you accept this form of identification? I am 21. No, because it could be in dog years. Human, uses all kind of shampoo, hair conditioner, nutrition. Cat, lick. I was going to go to work today, but my dog was sad and I needed to keep him company. Negative self-talk, accepting my flaws and working to improve myself as a person. My partner loves pigeons, so I hand-stitched this as a gift. Let's poop around together. Dads, if I have a daughter, I'm not playing dress up. Dads after having a daughter. Progress after 1 year of converting a water-dependent lawn to 70 species of mostly native plants. 2022 versus 2023. When you finally find a real-life situation you can apply maths to. You didn't lie. Bro, I'm telling you, the gym has changed my life. It literally got me through the worst situation. How so? Last night, 5 guys broke into my house. And what did you do? Nothing. I was at the gym. Girlhood is a spectrum. Wounded baby animal. An amalgamation of all the worst parts of her father. She styled what the bear is wearing. I love when people love having fun. Shout out trees. I love them. My cat did the pose at dinner tonight. Yeah, I'm into NFTs. Noses, feet, teeths. When you have a great time with your present, but it was not for you. I make sandwiches for my students who can't afford breakfast during finals. Can't afford a diamond ring, so I got you this kitty. Local dog follows Google Maps snapper and ends up appearing in thousands of photos. I like to throw Q-tips at my cat. He doesn't like it. Patience, Dad. Patience. Yes, wait until he's cleaned his car, then commence pooping. Dogs might be called man's best friend, but we don't show the police where your drugs are, or you need to know about owning a cat. Yeah, it's always on their terms. That's what I've learned. No way. Big ears. He can hear everything. Don't say anything mean about them. 10-piece. No, don't eat the puppies. Woman sets up camera to catch strawberry thief. Quickly finds the culprit. Wholesome. Baby elephant hugs forest officer after being rescued and reunited with mother. Best ever seen. They look so happy. This is Bunsen. He had his first puppuccino. Normalize women proposing. I think it is pretty normal, no? Are you kidding me? Sometimes they shrink in the wash. Gecko with sand hat. Gecko with sand hat. So cute. Me and Leonardo baked sugar cookies. He looks so proud and content that you made them together. Drew my friend's cat. Head empty. Just angry fish. This fish is a dog. It does look like a dog. Can I come over and stare at you like this? Cheese is important. Dinosaurs didn't have cheese and look what happened to them. The 4 horsemen of being wholesome. I love being a historian, dating a lesbian librarian, and getting texts like this. Me bringing you sources. Screw all romance except whatever this is. I love it when my pets sigh. Like, what ails you, my little unemployed freeloader. Dog 911. What's your emergency? My ball is under the couch. You've tried barking at it? It didn't work. Oh my, oh my. I think one of the most amazing displays of democracy in history is that 1,000 islands managed to come together and agree on a single dressing. I love your content, please don't die. I actively try not to these days. Birthed child, adopted child. A parent's unconditional love and support for their child no matter where that child came from. Trust is like a glass. Once it's broken, it will never be the same again. That's why I use plastic. The 4 horsemen of genuinely good humans in real life. My niece made her dad the cutest Father's Day card. Well done. Medium well. Medium rare. Dad, you're the rarest of them all. Happy Father's Day. Found a really cool person today. Me winning against a random dude online. Also me, after hearing his girlfriend saying she will sleep over if he wins. You can have this one. My nephew asked me where Walla Walla was located. I told him somewhere between Tang Tang and Bing Bang. Cloister, get your ass down here and say it to my face. So when it rained a lot the other day, the front pastures got pretty flooded, and when I called the babes for breakfast, Houdini was walking around the pond and went to go stand on his board that he loves to stand on, and it started to move. And that's the story of probably the first horse who ever surf. Surfdini, you can lead a horse to water, but you didn't know he'd be shredding away. Good reasons to get stronger. Lift girlfriend. Lift wife. Protect women. Intimidate men. See, this is healthy masculinity. No, it is not. This is me being a lesbian. Some big dude covered in tattoos, smoking a cigar in front of my apartment. Hey, I don't know if anyone has told you, but you are phenomenal at parallel parking. I've seen you a few times like, she ain't gonna make it, and then you do. Incredible. Honestly, it made my day significantly better. I love when you hand a dog a treat and they are like, thanks, I'll be having this in the other room. If you'll excuse me. Love is stored in you. In me? 2 of them. 2 of you. Oh, to be this doggy. He is the main character. This is just a photo of Tiny. He kind of fits the wholesome meme. Tiny. This artist creates art using clothes on a washing line. 5 parrots were separated at a zoo because they were swearing at visitors and then laughing with each other. Nepal hosts a festival dedicated to thanking dogs for their loyalty and friendship. Please do not let the cat in. His name is Max. Max is nice. His owner does not want Max in the library. We do not want Max in the library. What media expose versus what really happened. How rumors go out versus what really happened. Really fat blue jay. UPS man takes pictures with every dog on his route. Marine reunites with and adopts military dog he served with. Satellite reveal there are 20% more emperor penguin colonies in Antarctica than previously thought. Man pays emotional tribute to late wife. Recreates maternity pics with daughter. Rest in peace. The new Japanese Prime Minister is Kimetsu no is a Demon Slayer fan and promised that he would boost the income for people who work in the manga and anime industry. We got a new puppy yesterday. I asked my 4-year-old to put him to bed. This is what I came back to. Woman goes to pet cat at a shelter and finds her cat who had been missing for a year. Bob Ross's son Steve Ross could barely paint in the aftermath of his father's death in 1995, but now he's back at the easel, teaching a new generation of happy painters. 2020 is the year for Xbox and PlayStation. Both will always be awesome. It'll just be a great year for gamers. I wanna see Snoop Dogg. Parade for nursing home residents. And Snoop posted this on his Instagram. On my way, granny. Turning into my father. Turning into my mother. Really feeling this today. Stay on the rope. Stay on the rope. Bio-urban robotic tree fights pollution by performing the work of 368 real trees. Thank you. You've made my Halloween. At the grocery store, my daughter yelled at me. Look, Dad, I have a twin. And there we understood that the world would be better if we saw it as a child sees it. I was trying to take a picture of my painting, but my cat started to kiss. You could fit 10, 15 henchmen in this bad boy. Easy. I was offered a random day off due to an overstaffing mistake and took it. I decided to have fun with the pets. I got all ready for work like I normally would, and they just did their usual job of trying to persuade me not to go, and I made a dramatic show of letting them win. They've been on a happiness high for the past 3 hours. One time when I was a barista, I was telling my coworker that I suddenly really missed cows. I used to work with cows all the time back at home, and then I moved away and it suddenly had been 4 years, and nary a cow. 15 minutes later, this old guy came up to the counter with his address written on a napkin, and he said, me and my wife have a whole herd of Dexters and a couple of new calves. Come on over anytime. So after work, I was like, okay, screw it. And I drove to the address and I parked at the gate and I walked down the driveway to the barn and this woman was like, oh, my husband told me you might stop by. Come see our cows. And she introduced me to every single cow. Made my whole week. Thank you, cow couple. ADHD is so funny. It's like being possessed but with myself. Me, desperately. Can we please get something done? My inner demon, who is also me. If you like being a girl. Mom, I'm asexual. Even though I don't fully understand your sexuality, I will still love you and accept you as you are. The mom. You're an endangered species. You've been added into Minecraft, which will bring more awareness about your situation. And maybe we can fix it. Tarnation Wharton. In 2013, Cristiano opened a football academy in Georgia, and one of the children who registered was Kvaratskhelia. Today, they meet again, and he scored in the first minute versus Portugal. Surreal. She guessed my favorite color first try, but between me and you, I didn't even have a favorite color until she yelled out yellow. She was really excited and smiling like a little kid, so I told her she was right, and I haven't seen yellow the same since. It's in everything. I could probably live in it now. This is one of my favorite posts. Me, watching my mutuals speak each other's languages, not understanding a single word. Superb, you funky little bilinguals. I love you. Me, sobbing. Funk, fic, superb. I love catching people smiling at their phones because is it a cute text? Is it not safe for work? Who knows, but I'm glad you're happy, friend. A German engagement ring from the 16th century. It was designed to turn into a mini astronomical map entitled, "The whole universe is in your hands." I was 9 years old, waiting for the school bus in Wisconsin winter. I had a thin coat, no hat or gloves. A woman driving past saw me and stopped, giving me a blanket from the back of her car. It was a long skinny one, so she wrapped it around my head and shoulders like a big scarf. I remember thanking her, but being confused. I told her I didn't know how I would give it back when I was done borrowing it. She hugged me and said not to worry. I still have that blanket. Why are LGBT plus whatever Q thing quick? Why are they quick? Why are they quicker than the average person? I don't get it. Is it like their shoes? Cyborg. Does he have a vocal box of a cyborg AI? Hello. Men are competitive beings. As proven by my favorite pastime. When someone says I can't do something because I'm not physically capable of doing it, I give it my all just because they said I couldn't. You can't live your best life and love yourself. I mean, look at you. You're clearly not able. Hold my beer and look. Mother shows how proud she is of her son, making tutorials for everyone. Wow, proud mother here. So grateful John is using his gifts and skills to encourage others. Nothing could make me happier as his mother. Over 1 million animals are killed each year on Britain's highways. Cockrow Green Bridge will become the UK's first Heathland Green Bridge, offering both animals and pedestrians a safe passage. What really scares me is that I'm average. I'm not really good at anything, or really beautiful. I'm just going to live an average life with an average job, an average income, and die an average death. With an average funeral, nobody is going to remember me. Van Gogh thought that too. That's really inspiring. Received a wholesome note with this DS I bought online. Hey there, thanks for buying. I got this DS as a birthday gift when I was 10. I had no idea who Link or Zelda were when I got it, but I sure did by the end, and it traveled with me for lots of long rides. I'm 23 now, plus hoping someone else gains the same enjoyment that I did. Happy gaming/collecting or reselling. Times are tough. Janie.